Mary Lou, this is a happy day.
Yes, it is.
And you've reached the end of the road of the process of preparing your house for sale and getting all the belongings and possessions sorted and moved to your new location. And we found a buyer, and today you closed and you got a big check in your purse.
Yes, I did.
So tell us about your experiences from the viewpoint of what you would recommend or what you learned that would help another person that might be facing a project like that.
Well, I was selling because my husband passed away about a year ago, and we have been in this property for about 15 years down here, and it's an acre and a half and a lot of house, and I don't need that much, and am not physically capable of doing the maintenance and yard work and all that goes with that. So slowly began working toward the possibility of selling it, although I had been advised you should not do that immediately, like within 3 or 4 weeks, and I had far too many things to go through and sort out and get rid of anyway. My husband was among other things, a clock repairman, so part of the house was a little clock repair shop, and he had built some storage sheds and a lot of things on the property as well, which turned out to be an attraction to other folks who were looking later on. We wanted something that was all on one level without a two-story effect, and that had turned out to be a good thing for us too. But anyway, I guess immediately after he passed away, I was working with my friend Joe, who's our financial advisor, and he introduced me to Billie, and we talked a little bit then, but we knew that I wasn't ready to put it on the market yet. I had a lot of things I had to do yet, including the possibility that my son might be able to come down from Illinois and find a job here, so we wanted to delay a few months and give that a chance to happen as well. But I had a lot of the clock tools and things to sort out, and just other things that I had from 50 years of marriage, yes, and even some from our parents' households that had been brought down. So I've spent an entire year basically, and still have a little bit of sorting to do to finalize all of that stuff. But some months after that, I think it must now be in February or thereabouts, a couple months ago, I got back with Billie and said I thought I'm now ready to talk about putting it on the market, and so we chatted about the ins and outs, and we finally came to the conclusion it would be best if I made a plan to go ahead and move to my apartment, which was what I needed to do next, not be responsible for any property. And so I got that move made about a month ago, and we decided we needed to put a new roof and a new paint job on the house to sell before we actually took pictures and put it on the market for people to see. So when we did that, and from the time that it really got all that work done and was ready to be purchased, it was only a matter of, I think, a week or so before we had an offer, and so it has moved very quickly in this market, as it turned out to be.
It was not only, and it was an offer for cash, and you were able to close in about 2 weeks, as I remember, they were ready.
Right,
and
since
so
it was cash.
That was a great reward for all your preparation.
It was.
and what you proved was that when you do that preparation, especially the part about making the inspections so you can determine what needs to be done, then the buyers are a lot more comfortable to make a prompt and a fulfilling offer. So that was great. Well, Mary Lou, you've just been a delight to work with, because you're always prompt and responsive and appreciative, and we're so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.